Well, that's why I asked Mike Weaver the question if hometown crowds bothered him, because it's abundantly clear the bulk of this 12,000 or so in the building on a big ride with Big John Tate tonight. In the light heavyweight championship bout, Eddie Gregory defeated Marvin Johnson to take the title. Within the year, Marvin Johnson losing the WBC title and the WBA title. Following the Tate-Weaver fight, we'll have Sugar Ray Leonard and Dave Boy Green from Landover, Maryland. And then we'll go on to Las Vegas to finish the night of champions. Larry Holmes defending against Leroy Jones. There's the tail of the tape. The weight you can see, 6'4" in height for the champion against 6'1", 3 inches in height, 3 inches in a little less than 3 inches. That's not quite 78. It's like 77 and a half. But call it 2 inches. And 3 inches in height, 25 pounds in weight. The referee is Ernesto Magana Ansarino. Nicasio Lorenzo Drake of Panama is a judge, and Cesar Ramos of Puerto Rico is a judge. It was a losing bout to Larry Holmes that really started Mike Weaver toward this moment. He had Larry Holmes in a bit of trouble early in their fight. Finally ran out of gas. Larry got him in the 12th. Now he's in against Big John Tate. Thought by most people to be the toughest opponent that Tate has had here. John had 3 fights last year, and he won the WBA title in Pretoria, South Africa from Coetzee. Mike Weaver, a late bloomer at 27. Tate said he fully intended to set the pace in this fight, and so far here in the first round he's doing it. Unloading some heavy stuff on Weaver against the ropes. There's been some question about the knockout punch or the power punching ability of John Tate. Mike Weaver was very quick earlier this week to point out the man's won 20 consecutive fights and he's knocked out 15 people. That tells me he's got some power. Stamina is one factor that we must watch. Tate is brilliantly conditioned, exceptionally so. Stamina, on the other hand, has been something of a problem for Mike Weaver. Heavily muscled man, but still not a big man, really, not a 207. With all of the development of muscles, you'd think he would be heavier. Frame is light. 20 seconds to go in round 1. Scheduled for 15 under WBA rules. 3 knockdowns will stop the fight in the same round. Well, the first round is about done. Round number 2, John Tate, the biggest man. It's easy to spot John. He towers above the challenger, Mike Weaver. John's in the white trunks, and Mike in the red trunks, and Weaver did not sit down between rounds. Tate, trained by his manager, Coach Ace Miller and Don Marshall. Mike Weaver, manager is Don Manuel. Chief second is Ray Barnes. I guess one of the things that really got the attention of the people in Los Angeles area. Mike, born in Texas, moved out to Pomona when he was very young, about 2 years old. Went to Ganesha High School out there. And one day he had flopped around and hadn't done very well, and he was about ready to give things up in his boxing career. Tate just missed with that right. And he went down and he worked out with Eddie Bossman Jones. And Don Manuel was handling Jones at the time, and Weaver planted Eddie. Just whopped him upside the head, and down he went in the gym. And they got a hold of Manuel and said, "You better come down and look at this big guy, because he's a horse." And then later, Weaver was working with Kenny Norton, and again was thinking about giving it up. But Kenny Norton encouraged him to continue his career. And so he had a tough loss to Larry Holmes, and now he's up against Big John Tate. Not that bad to get 2 title opportunities. So quickly, a hard right by Tate and a left by Tate. And that jarred Mike Weaver. 2 hardest blows of the fight right there. Both of them coming from Tate. Serena of Mexico, the referee.
Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Sit down. Right. Under.
Right hand by Tate caught Weaver on the side of the head. John right now just sort of bullying him back into the rope, trying to pin him. 25 pounds is a lot of weight. Left hook by Weaver. Just missed that shot to the head as Tate moved underneath it. Now Weaver, I think, beginning to realize he's got to get out of there. John's leaning all over him. End of round 2. All right, we're into round 3 now for the WBA Heavyweight Championship. And after the second round, Mike Weaver sat down. Tate comes out strong. John has pretty well controlled the pace of the fight from the beginning. Shoved Mike Weaver away as Weaver dug a left to the body. There's a good left hand by Mike Weaver. He caught Tate on the side of the head as John came in.
Look your hush. Come on, Ralph. Come on.
And Serena, the Mexican referee, asking Mike to keep his head up a bit, trying to avoid a butt. Tate hooks him to the head and gets him.
Inside. That's right. Make him short. Get off the rope.
Well, Tate's just absolutely smothering Mike Weaver right now. Left to the body. Lead right by Tate. I don't think it really did a whole lot of damage. It got the crowd pretty excited, but that overhand right there hurt him. Tate really cutting loose here in the third round with a little more than a minute to go. Took to the jaw by Weaver. It was on the money. Tate blinked a little, but comes right back. Half a minute to go. Round 3. hits him with a right and a left to the body, and finishes with a flurry at the end of round 3.